champion. She won gold in the 100 metres breast, silver in the 50 fly, and bronze in the 200 metres free. So you look at that and think, goodness, is there any stroke she can't swim, particularly knowing she's so good over the 200 metre distance as well. Serves her very well for the 200 IM. Shestopal from Ukraine is in lane 2. Susana RIBEIRO from Brazil will get a lot of support from the home crowd here, swimming in lane 3. RUNG in 4. Teresa Perales, silver in the 200 free, 4th in London. She's swimming in lane 5. Wu Qi from China, she was 4th in this event in London, so definitely in the mix for a medal. She's in lane 6, and Simone FRAGOSO from Portugal swimming in 7. So they know the mark from the previous heat, 3:37.62, the fastest 8 swimmers qualifying for the final. So the block start for RIBEIRO in lane 3 served her very well, but it's actually Teresa Perales who's off to a fantastic start, and RUNG just making up the ground now after pushing off the wall for her preferred start position. So it will be RUNG. We know she's been in fantastic form. She's 26 and already opening up about a half body length lead over the rest of the field. The next closest to her will be Perales. We can expect Perales to bring it home strong, but RUNG also, as we know, is fantastic over the 200 distance in the free. So we know that she will have a very strong finish as well. So the Norwegian touching in at 46.04 as the athletes head into the backstroke. So 1 length of each discipline. And Wu Qi from China, we've seen a fantastic strength in the backstroke right across the Chinese swim team, and again here it's on display because Wu Qi in this second length of the pool is having a great backstroke lead.
Well, there's only one swimmer when you look at the 200 IM, and indeed so dominant in this class, SM5, and indeed here's 6 overall. Louise RUNG of Norway. It's just been exceptional. But the battle on here between Perales and Wu for second overall. And once she gets to the backstroke, once she gets into her preferred strokes of breast and free, she is going to be well on her way to the title, you suspect. Gets very little off the wall, so a little effort at both turns from RUNG, and that's where certain swimmers in this classification can still make up a little time on RUNG. Her turns are not ideal, but she's so quick in the water, and indeed in the breaststroke is not just proficient, she is really strong in this breaststroke. She swam to the 100 gold title, and she'll be looking to prove in the 200 IM that she's got the ability to claim the title, because she was edged out in 2 of her other favorite events. She only swam to silver in the 50 fly, and indeed was touched out to bronze in the 200 free. So I think her pride has taken just a little knock at Rio 2016, and she's been challenged by other swimmers in her classification. But in the women's 200 IM SM5, Louise RUNG is going to touch, turn, and take it home in this finishing straight once she hits the free. No catching the Norwegian here. Perales, though, has just gone ahead in the breaststroke for that second touch at the wall, just ahead of Wu Qi, the 24-year-old of People's Republic of China, while coming in 4th overall is Susana RIBEIRO of Brazil. It'll delight the home crowd if she can finish, but while RIBEIRO is turning, RUNG is in the home straight.
RUNG is half a pool length ahead of the rest of the field, clearly showing why she is the athlete to beat over this distance, and it won't be a record time, but I tell you what, it's not too far out of it. Louise RUNG just did it so easily. She'll be very pleased with that performance. Still swimming well inside what she's capable of, and Perales has really picked it up. In fact, she and the Chinese athlete touched in together at the final turn, and she's had a great final 50. The huge cheer you can hear is for RIBEIRO from Brazil, who's going to just touch in ahead in 3rd position in the heat, ahead of Wu Qi from China. So Ribeiro looks around at the scoreboard, just wondering what time she swam. So she really lifted in that final 50 of the 200. But there you see Perales to the right of the screen, and RUNG, who had a fantastic swim, and still to finish is FRAGOSO from Portugal. Just finishing off her freestyle length of the pool. And the crowd really getting involved in the qualification stages. And Sarah Louise RUNG looking untouchable at the moment. She did it so easily and not swimming her quickest time either, so it will be enticing to see what she's capable of come finals time later on day 8. Time for rest and rehydration. And the backstroke leg, very telling, but it was really the freestyle where we knew she had all the hard work behind her, and she was a full half a lap in front of the rest of the field. Look at that. They're used to competing against each other, Perales and RUNG, and there's plenty of affection there. And there's the Brazilian athlete enjoying so much home support. So 3:19 at 50.